Hey, what's up, my truth seekers? How are you guys doing? It comes on at least 7 o'clock p.m. or sometimes in the morning around about 10:30 or 11 o'clock, which I decide to come on early today because for some reason yesterday I went ahead and delete my video because I had messed it up because I was cooking and trying to talk at the same time, and you know how that is. But I have a little few things that I want to go ahead and talk about, guys, and so I'm gonna wait for a little more to come in, and once some more come in, we can go ahead and get it started. But welcome, welcome, welcome to my live real talk with your girl, Lady D, unapologetic and unbiased. So, the topic that we're going to go ahead and talk about first, we're going to go ahead and talk about Serena Williams, which, you know, guys, that's the GOAT of all time. So, let me go ahead and see if I can go ahead and pull it up, guys. If you can hear me, um, make sure you go ahead and give me a thumbs up, guys. But I'm gonna see if I can go ahead and pull it up because I did, and for some reason it went away. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and talk a little bit about Serena Williams. Yes, indeed. Like I say, she is the GOAT of all times. Now she's going into her third round. And like I said, it's not over until she says it over, until God says it over. And the thing about it is, when she had first came out, her first round, everybody looked like they was just rooting her to lose. You know, I was wondering why Gail, Oprah friend, why she was out there. Even Serena probably was wondering the same thing because Gail had to ask Serena twice, to come to the podium. Serena wasn't ready because Serena knows when she says over, then it's over. It's like, they just ready to see the GOAT leave, but shoot, she still got it. She's the GOAT of all times. And I want to see her succeed, guys. I am a Serena and Venus fanatic, which they come on tonight, which both sisters gonna play, they're gonna play a double match, and which I don't know why she's doing that. I want Serena to go ahead and just give herself some rest, so she can be ready for round three. But that's what I wanted to go ahead and talk about. And also, I want to go ahead and talk about Love and Marriage in Huntsville, which that comes on next week. Yes, that's come on next week. But what had really got me is with Kimmy. I want to know what's going on with Kimmy because, as you can see right here, Kimmy have a patch, and then on the trailer, you saw where she went ahead and she cut her hair. So I hope she don't have cancer, and if she is, guys, just go ahead and keep Kimmy in prayer because, that was a lot to see how, Kimmy, they was cutting her hair. So I don't know if that's a sign or whatever, but you can see right there when her family, which I'm not going to go ahead and play the clip, but her family was there, and her son looked like he was wiping his eyes, and it looked like something is going on. So the only thing that we can think of is cancer, which we hope that it's not so at all because that's a lot, and I wouldn't want no one to go through with cancer. But like I said, it's going to be very interesting next week. I'm going to go ahead and, yes, I'm going to go and do a review. I don't know how I'm going to go ahead and set it up. I was thinking about, having us a little popcorn party because, like I said, this right here is going to be a ride. And which I'm not really, really, like I said there and say Love and Marriage in Huntsville. But like I say, I'm trying to figure out what is the hype. Why is people so invested in these people's lives? How are you doing, college? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you had a great day today. I feel good today. At least one thing, I don't have to worry about cooking today. But yes, I had went ahead and deleted my live yesterday, which I was talking about destiny and these internet trolls. I mean, these YouTube bloggers, some of them is just so invested in this. I had someone today, they had told me, and pretty much, like I'm going crazy for, like I'm supporting Martell. Like I told you guys, I'm not supporting no one. I am team right. What part do you get? Don't come on my page and attack me about these people. This is not my life. Like I said, anybody that follows me, they know when it comes to my platform, I take this mess and turn it into a message. So don't try to come to my page, trust me, because I'm going to let you have it. Because in here, look, only grown folks, ain't no babies in here. We don't take this mess serious. It got too much stuff that is going on out there. Too much stuff. The word about what's going on a reality show. And like I told you guys, half of this stuff that these people are putting out notice, all this stuff had happened during the time that they're about to come on air. So what they're trying to tell you, so don't come on my page, because to me, all this right here is entertainment purpose only. Like I said, if you air it out, trust me, you are free game. And that's how it is. Like I said, I don't know these people from a can of paint. You people are entirely too invested in all this stuff. It's just ridiculous. And like I say, when it comes to Martell and Melanie, these people are divorced. This man could go out there and she can go out there and, pretty much do whatever they want to do. So why is we keep talking about that? That's just like next week. They're going to still talk about each other. Come on, guys, get a life, move on. I would like to see Melanie date, and I would like to see Martell date, whoever he going to be with. And they have all the right to come on that show with whoever they are with. Instead of seeing them fighting with each other back and forth. That's like beating the dead horse, guys. Enough is enough with that. It's time for these people to go ahead and move on. So, like I said, Miss Wanda look like she's fighting because I think she's sitting there said something about Martell and Melanie's youngest child, which the jury's still out on that. But like I say, children should be off limits. No way that they should go ahead and talk about stuff like that. Like I say, it's a bunch of low vibrational spiritual vampires that's on social media, all invested in these people's life, guys. But I'm just sitting here just talking, chatting, guys. If you have anything that you want to go ahead and talk about, feel free to go ahead and ask. Just wasting a little time. I really don't have too much to talk about, ain't too much stuff that is going on out there. So yeah, I know. Yeah, one thing. Yeah, I want to go ahead and talk about. I want to go ahead and talk about Nature Boy. Yeah, but you guys know, you all heard it from here first. You know that I talked about it already. Nature Boy is. Well, I don't see it on here, but yeah, Nature Boy is calling for a speedy trial. Which you all know that I already had talked about that. I knew that Nature Boy was going to do that. So you guys heard it from here first. I knew that Nature Boy was going to do something like that. That's why he didn't worry about getting them an attorney, because he wants to see what the DA, what they have. He wants them to lay it all out on the table, and then he would know what to work with. But like I said, if it's going to be, what we already know with Nateri, yeah, he's going to go all the way with it. But I knew that Nature Boy was playing chess. But like I said, when it comes to Nature Boy, he's playing with some big dogs, because when it comes to the state does not run out of money. But, like I said, the burden of proof is on the other side, not him. So all he have to do is just sit there and see what they got. Show your hands. It's just like poker, and quite obvious. If he feel that is going to be with Nateri, of course he's going to go ahead and he's going to go ahead and fight that, unless they find something else. Most likely they probably have a strong case. That's why they're holding him. Or maybe, they don't. But whatever it is, when he asks for a speedy trial, they're going to have to come out with it. They can't sit there and prolong it, because if they prolong that, then they can go ahead and just drop the entire case, which that's what Nature Boy wants. But like I said, guys, it is what it is. So much stuff is going on in the real world than all this stuff that's going on. So I'm just trolling, just seeing what's going on out there. And that's about it. So, guys, I hope you guys had a nice day today, or your day is going well today. But I don't have too much to talk about. So, if you have any questions or whatever, I'm just here, just passing time. That's about it. Just looking on IG to see what's going on. And that's about it. But like I said, guys, it's too much stuff is going on for us to be so involved in all this stuff, and I understand. I'd rather sit there and look at somebody else's problems than my problems. At least it's them than us. So I quite understand exactly, you know but to go ahead and really dig all into those people personal business, to me, that's a little too much. That's just over the top. So don't come, please don't come and try to attack me. I'm just a blogger, just giving my opinion. That's it. And at the end of the day, we all have an opinion. And none of us is in these people's house to know exactly what's going on. Because one thing that you cannot do, you cannot make nobody love you. If it's over with, it's best for you to leave. Because if not, you're going to just tear the entire house down. And as you can see, that's what exactly happened. And when you get the kids involved in a lot of stuff, guys, that's not cool at all. Now, I did hear that Melanie had went and had an attorney to go ahead and stop Martell for putting stuff out there on social media, which, like I said there and said, they both was doing it. So now none of them gonna be able to put nothing on social media unless it has something to do with that show. But anything that's outside of that show, I don't even think that they're gonna be able to put it on their social media anymore, because I see where Martell, he went ahead and he took most of the stuff down. So like I said, guys, you know how it is when it comes to this stuff. So please do not sit there and try to come at me. Don't come at me about these people, okay? Because like I said, when I look at these kind of stuff, I look at it in the spiritual point. I don't look at it like you guys look at it. It's, to me, is a distraction. And I try to sit there and show you guys all this stuff is nothing but false evidence appearing to be real. These people are getting paid money, thousands of dollars, at close to millions of dollars, to come on and act a fool. So quite obvious, they're gonna put a show, because good and well Carlos King, he's not gonna play it. Carlos King is laughing all the way to the bank, because drama sells, and that's just the nature of the beast. And they do not realize that they're affecting the kids, because of the love of money. It have them all blind. That's how it is. Yeah. So, guys, if you have any questions, whatever you want to go ahead and talk about, ask, feel free. Because, like I said, I'm here a little early. I usually come on around about 7 o'clock, but around that time, I don't really have too much to do, but I just said that next week, I'm gonna go ahead and do a recap on that. So I'm gonna figure out how I'm gonna go ahead and do that. But in the meantime, guys, I'm just here, just trying to go ahead and do my little time. That's about it. Not too much stuff to go ahead and talk about. But like I said, it is what it is. Which I kind of like the live. I try to sit there and make videos like I usually do, which I'm gonna continue doing that. But to me, when it comes to the lives are much easier. It's faster. I don't have to worry about that editing because in here, like I say, it's uncut and unbiased. So I just come on, just do my little videos, and that's about it. I don't get too involved in these people's stuff because, like I say, I don't know these people. I only can give my opinion, but I'm not gonna get so invested in that because it got too much stuff going on out there. Too much. And another thing, we got to learn to let go and let God. Ain't nothing is till the end. You guys, you act like somebody done murdered somebody. Somebody done took somebody's life. That's life. Things happen. Things happen. Ain't nothing easy in life. Things happens. But we don't have to sit there and put our foot on a person, just because they make some stupid mistakes. Now, if they continue doing it over and over and over, yes, you can go in and give your opinion. But these are grown people that we are talking about, grown people. And we looking from the outside in. And nothing wrong, like I say, when they air it out, you're a free game to go ahead and talk about it. But to go and start these people and get your blood pressure, uh, come on, guys. Come on, guys. I know we can go ahead and do a little better than that, guys. We can do a little better than that. Too much stuff is going on. You got people right now, I think it's in Mississippi, somewhere, where the water is contaminated. Flint, you remember their water was contaminated. These people drinking toxic water, food shortage. It's so much stuff out there, so much stuff that we can go ahead and talk about. So much stuff is going on out there. And I understand that people, they rather go ahead and talk about other people's stuff because, to forget about their problems. I do understand that. College say that these reality shows are scripted in a way. Yes, it is script. These people make thousands, close to millions of dollars. And I don't know how much they make on Love and Marriage in Huntsville, but I know on Real Housewives of Atlanta, they banking. At least Candy is. At least Candy is. They banking. So like I said, Candy making close to $2 million. And don't talk about, which, it goes by the episodes, but don't talk about like if they do like 20 episodes or more, these people are getting paid big time. And that's why I went ahead, college, and stopped talking about it. And the reason why, because, I felt that all this stuff that was going on with these reality shows, to me, it was nothing but a distraction. Too much stuff is going on out there. For us to be worrying about this man and this woman, what they going through, which now is over with. These people are divorced. These people are divorced. And that's why I say when I talk about it, I'm not going to talk about it with bias. I'm going to sit there and talk about what I see. And what I see on that show is nothing but a distraction. That's all I see. But people love drama. That's the world that we live in. That's just the nature of the beast when it comes to social media. Now, people that used to watch television, they don't have to watch television no more. They can come online and they can interact with these people. And they really think that they know these people. Look at yesterday, that video that I had made, which I went ahead and deleted because I was cooking and cleaning up and doing everything at the same time. But you saw that video that I had talked about with Destiny and one of these YouTubers. This lady said there was all in Destiny life, like she knew Destiny, and telling Destiny, "Look, why don't you answer your DMs when we message you? You getting paid. You guys not paying Destiny, the ones that writing those checks. They are the ones that's paying Destiny." So why should she have to answer to you? All you got to do is just watch. And if you don't like her, you got to go somewhere else who you like. To me, that was psychotic. It was just crazy. I just didn't understand why is these people so invested in those people's lives. I understand, you riding for your the ones that you like, but to go and start these people and go up to these people, man, that would even freak me out. That's very scary, especially the time that we are living in now. I mean, and these got so many people that they putting their life on display, and these people are watching and stalking them, going into their homes. Look at Marla. You remember Marla Hampton on Real Housewives of Atlanta? How they went in and tried to rob her because they putting their life out, and people seeing all this. So all they doing is just being targets. And that's happening right here. They say, well, I got a call. Well, my husband had told me this morning, be careful because people are knocking on people's doors saying that, they are a part of security or whatever, and they trying to come in your home. And these people coming in to rob you. So you got to be careful what you put out there. And them people got to be careful because some of these people, guys, they have some starkish behavior. Very starkish. Hi, Unapologetic. Thank you for joining my live. Welcome, 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 guys. Make sure you go ahead and feel at home. And girl, yes, I apologize for that live yesterday, but I had to go ahead and delete that live because it looked like my husband looked like he couldn't even wait. So I had went ahead and cooked. So I went ahead and deleted. But like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and do a review of Love and Marriage in Huntsville because I don't feel that these people are really coming out to have a fair view. I think they more buys. They sitting there. It's like they trying to I understand that they all team Melody, and I understand why, because of all the stuff that had happened. But like I told you guys, when Melanie and Martell has pitched that show, which Martell didn't pitch the show, Melanie did, those people was already split up. These people was already split up. Even their business, the Combine Group, whatever they call their business, that was dissolved. If it wasn't dissolved, it was broken up. So all that stuff, what they are playing out on that reality show, giving us, I guess it's some old animosity or it's just part of a script where they just reliving it. But once these people see that chat, they ain't worrying about it. They are not worrying about the stuff that they putting out there. Like I said, they'll mess up their entire house, tear their whole house for love or money, send them kids to a therapist, and then call it a day. That's it. That's it, guys. But if you got some questions, ask me, please. And if I don't know, trust me, I will get back to you. Yes, indeed. And that's real talk, unapologetic, unbiased. Welcome, welcome, welcome. But like I said, each is own. Each is own. And Miss Wanda, she love it. Miss Wanda love it. Now, Martell, mom, she's coming on. Miss Maurice. And Miss Maurice, she's up front. Miss Maurice, she's gonna tell it like it is. She's not gonna cut corner, even though Miss Wanda, she don't cut corners either. But Miss Wanda, she messy. But Miss Maurice, she just gonna tell it, and that's it. So I'm guessing that Martell got his mom on so he can have somebody he can talk to that knows about what they've been going through. So that's why he have his mom on the set. But watch these haters. Watch what these haters gonna do. Just watch what they're gonna do. They're gonna start going after Miss Marlene. Find something about Miss Marlene, Miss Poor Marlene. They're gonna find some. When she started defending her son, which that's what a mother do. One mother that you don't know, that you know is not gonna defend their child. But you remember one season when Miss Marie said that she really don't get into that business. She liked Melody, but like I said, some people just can't live together. Some people is just there for a season, you know. So it's best for them to sit there and just go their separate ways now. It does not make no sense for these people to come back on that show and still fight at each other. It does not make no sense. That's why they have the court. Let the court go ahead and handle that. It's out of their hands because, like I said, we already saw how it all was playing out, and that's like wringing an old dirty dish rag. Nobody don't want to keep seeing that. That stuff is draining. And like I said, I'm sitting there, could be elevating my energy on something else, besides this reality show because I know about it. I watched Real Housewives of Atlanta the first season that it came on. I know how it is. And I know how people get so invested and so involved in it because we were like that with Real Housewives of Atlanta. But nobody sat there ever went and said, try to call somebody out and asking them to DM me. If you don't DM me, then, saying all kind of crazy stuff. You ain't writing these people checks. Them people don't have to DM you if you don't want to. Man, these people are insane. But I remember with they had said Funky Deneva, and I'm gonna say allegedly. But I remember with Kenya Moore, when Kenya Moore had moved to Atlanta, they was digging in that girl's garbage cans. They was going and getting this girl bank statements. And I'm not saying Funky Deneva, but I remember a story, something like that, Kenya Moore said that they was doing. They were stalking these people. That was scary. And just think about now. Guys, just think about now these people do that because like I told you, we are living in end times. And you don't know who gonna come up to you. You don't know what this person's gonna do to you. Especially when they see your life on that show thinking you balling like that. Half of these people is not balling like that. Hi, Ocean, how are you doing? Girl, I'm just here talking. Girl, just here talking. That's about it. And guys, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. You guys are getting me there. I think this month right here, gonna be the month. This month gonna be the month, guys, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart because my analytics looks good. You looks good. I don't give a care if I had like 10 people, whoever came on. You guys was watching my videos and these lives. Thank you very much. These lives, like I say, I can talk until kingdom come with the lives because I love to talk. Thank you very much, Ocean. You see, I got my little short hair, girl. Still trying to get used to it. I'm getting them girls in the shop. I was trying to get them natural, but our people, they still haven't woke up. Some of us have woken up. I saw Kimmy on Love and Marriage in Huntsville. I hope she don't have cancer, but I saw that she have cut her hair where now she's natural. And but like I said, I don't know if she just cut it because she's going through or she just wanted to be natural. But I thought I would never go natural. I thought I would never. But, like I said, I've been doing hair for like, ooh, gosh. I've been doing hair for since I was 16 years old. Since I was 16 years old, I've been doing hair. And that was a very, very long time. Thank you. Yeah, this is an old t-shirt. I'm gonna get some more made. I had one of my friends to make this t-shirt, which she really, but I just thank her, so I'm not gonna say nothing about it. But I really wanted it all that, something. But that's good enough. But thank you, Ocean. Oh, that's college. Yeah, thank you, college. Yep. But girl, yes, I'm just embracing myself, honey. Embracing myself. Happy to be nappy, honey, because I love myself. Yes, indeed. Thank God. Thank God. I give God the glory. We need to start loving ourselves, because like I said, then say black is beautiful. Like I say, I believe in one race anyway. It's only one race anyway, and that's the human race. The human race. And one day we will see that. But girl, I'm just talking. That's about it. It's not too much stuff that's going on out there. So I'm just however I just whatever come out my mouth. Trust me, I'm just saying it. That's about it. I talked about my girl Serena Williams. I talked about Love and Marriage in Huntsville, which I'm gonna be talking about that until the episode is out because you know how our people is drama sells. So if I can go ahead and throw out the net and catch me a few fishes in the meantime, because you know how I would take this foolishness, and conform the wise. That's exactly what I'm going to go ahead and do. Amen. Yes, indeed. And also, I talked a little bit about Nature Boy. He's asking for a speedy trial, which most likely I don't know if he's going to get it or not, but that's that's his rights to go ahead and ask for one. And just like I said it, when I call it, guys, like I told you, when I call it, trust me, you all can take it to the bank. You guys can take it to the bank when I call it, because I knew that Nature Boy was going to do something like that. I knew, because he's trying to see. This guy played chess. This guy is a master of chess. And not only that, he a mastermind. He a master manipulator. This dude knows exactly what he's doing. And what he gonna do is have them to lay it all on the table. And he gonna see what they're working with. And if they come up with more discovery, Ocean, what he gonna do? He gonna hire a lawyer to sit there and represent him, a good one. If they have something besides what they have with Nateri, but if he have more, if they have more discovery, he gonna have to get him a good attorney. If not, if with Nateri, he probably sit there and say, "Look, I'm gonna just go ahead and get a public defender with Nateri." So I don't know, girl. Time gonna tell how everything is gonna go out. And guys, if you're just coming in, make sure you hit like, comment, and share these videos for more unapologetic content. Because in here we eat meat. No babies in here. We're not gonna tickle your ears. Jane is annoying. Want me to tell you something, Ocean? She deserves everything that she get. I do not feel sorry for these people anymore. I do not feel sorry for these people anymore. She's doing downloads, I swear. What is downloads? Because girl, I'm not that advanced with all that kind of talking. What is downloads? But like I say, these people, they deserve everything that they get. Because these people don't want to come out there. Y'all talking about, oh, Nature Boy brainwashed them. Like I said, if they come out of carbonation, all these people are going to do is go back and find them another cult to get into, another tribe or whatever they call themselves, because they are addicted to these so-called conscious people. So they're going to do all that. When they talking on camera, when they talking on camera, talking about the so-called spiritual, man, anybody that buy that stuff, what they're talking about, they got to be crazy. Because like I said, when it comes to them reading your fortunes and all this other stuff, if they can't even get their life together, tell me how you think that they're going to get your life together if they cannot get their own life together. These people ain't nothing but a bunch of, I don't know what to call them, panhandlers. These people don't know. These people don't like to work, and like the Bible says, if a person don't work, he does not eat. And you don't have to go have no 9 to 5 job. Trust me, I'm a living witness. You can go out there and you can start your business. Hey, Rachel. Oh, all my people is in here. Thank you. Yeah, I decided to come a little early, girl. Yes, indeed. Yeah, that's who I want to try. I want to find out about Sun God. Sun God coming to my channels. Oh, girl, I want to make sure I watch that. Make sure you link me when you come. I would like to see that, because I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I only knew about one cult, which Nature Boy say he's not a cult. He says he's a tribe. Okay, But that's the only ones that I know about. I didn't know about all these other ones. But when I saw on your channel, Ocean, guys, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to Ocean channel, Ocean Yami, which I probably be pronouncing the name wrong. OSUNYEMI too. Yeah, make sure you go subscribe to her channel because trust me, she's on it. Especially when it comes to these tribes. You know, she's more knowledgeable when it comes to these uh woke people, whatever they call themselves, these tribes, because Nature Boy say he's not a cult. Can you teach a business class one day? I'm interested in starting my own, just don't know how or where to start. Of course, of course. Yes. Like I sit there and say, favor not fair, girl. I started my business when I was 16 years old, 16 years old. And the girl that I brought on here, she said she was one of my first clients. I started my business, like I said, right there in my own little shop in the back of my house. God is good. God is good. And it don't take much. If you have a passion about something, you know, like just write it down. That's how the Bible says in the book of Habakkuk. You know, write the vision and run with it. You know, and that's what I did. I wrote the vision and I ran with it at the age of 16. Everybody they don't understand. You know, when I talk about it on social media, that's why I say when I tell my testimony, I want people that know me to sit right there on the side of me to so they can hear. It didn't cost me nothing. Favor is not fair. Favor is not fair. All you have to do is come up with have a gift. If you have a gift and you are passionate about the gift that you doing, run with it. Run with it. Even when I went to school, I didn't even have to pay a dime. I had got a scholarship. You know, favor is not fair. And from there, you know, start building. It's easy. And when I tell people, you know, all I had to do, I am not going to tell you no lies, come up with $75. And that's to get the name of my business. That's it. My LLC. That's it. And it just went from there. Yeah, but I'm gonna go ahead and talk about it. Once I sit there and get my channel the way that I want, just like I said, when it comes to my live, I'm still getting used to it. Which, girl, I wish I would have been coming on live. If I would have been coming on live, trust me, I would have been had I would have never lost my channel if I would have been coming on live. The only reason why I was not coming on live because I didn't know, you know, I thought that, you know, I never took the time to figure out all the stuff, you know, which I still don't have it right. My lighting is suck. I don't have my camera. I'm on a my laptop camera, you know, but it's all good. It's all good. I'm gonna get it together, set it up. I'm gonna set my little background. Now that I'm an empty nest, just me and my husband, I could take one of the rooms. I'm gonna take this room right here, and I'm gonna make it out my little studio. It is what it is. Yes, but I like it because I don't edit these videos at all. Now and then I might edit my live, but I just let it run all the way through. But I'm still gonna go ahead and do, you know, all my other stuff that I'm doing. But like I said, in the meantime, I'm in here and I'm talking and I'll try to be unbiased and unapologetic. Real talk. Oh wow, yes, such a blessing, you know. And like I said, when you start a business, make sure that you have people that's close to your heart. Run your own business. Don't give your keys to everybody. I'm gonna tell you my mistakes. Make sure you check on your clients. Check on your employees. You know, don't take nobody word, even though you might go out there and send people out there in the field, but still be hands-on with your business. And make sure the number one, because like I said, all the stuff that I went through, I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy because I could have been in prison today if I didn't have a bookkeeper. Make sure you have a bookkeeper because if you don't have a bookkeeper, trust me, you'll be in a world of trouble. Thank God for my bookkeeper, and I love her to death. It says it's all good. You are so beautiful, Miss Debbie and Cameron. Girl. Thank you very much, girl. Like I said, it took a long time, girl. I was. Let me see if I could show you how, girl. If I show you how small I used to be so small. Let me see if I can pull this picture up. But girl, when you dealing with our people, Lord, our people, you be trying to help our people, but I wouldn't change it for nothing in the world. But girl, when it comes to our people, Lord have mercy. Our people will put you in the lion's den. Yes, indeed. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. Everybody wants stuff for nothing, but nobody don't want to put in the time. You know, like you can't even breathe for free. So why would let me see if I can. I'm trying to show you.
When I held you again,
Yeah.
how could
I thought I was over there.
we ever just be friends?
I thought. Let me show you where I thought I was Oprah. At one time, I thought I was Oprah. I used to even dress like Oprah. See, let me see if I can pull it up.
When I held you again, how could
Right there. See, right there, I thought I was Oprah Winfrey, guys. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. Man, I sat there. I learned a lot from Oprah Winfrey. A lot from Oprah Winfrey. Man, I used to sit there, and every time when Oprah came on, I used to be right there in front of that television, soaking everything Oprah was doing. That's why I wasn't out there checking on them clients. But make sure you check on your people, guys. But I show back. Back then, I used to love me. I used to love me some Oprah Winfrey. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I learned a lot from Oprah Winfrey. I ain't gonna. I wouldn't. Like I said, I came from a very humble beginning, and I thank God, that at the time with Oprah, everything that Oprah had said to do, I did it. When Oprah said, "Do not sit there and have nobody sign your checks," I did it. When Oprah said there and say, "Make sure whatever you do, get a bookkeeper," I did it. And girl, if I have to tell my testimony, I think I might tell it to Oprah Winfrey because she really helped me. I mean, I had my own house at the age of 21 years old, was able to sit there and see all my kids out debt free. I am debt free. Don't owe nobody but to love them. Nobody but to love them. And girl, like I said, I got a testimony out of this world. And my friend, that when she came on, now she's in business. That's why I say when you help somebody, she was loyal to me, very loyal to me. When you help somebody, trust me, they're gonna sit there and they're gonna help somebody else. So you don't have to worry about when it's my turn. Just help somebody. Just watch for them and help them. And once you help them, trust me, your stuff is coming. You don't have to sit there and try to manipulate and sabotage nobody. Your time is coming. And now it is her time. It is her time. Where now she's in the which she is supposed to be in the nail tech, which we still gonna get we're gonna get that together once she get her little stuff together. But she had went to school for nail tech, and she helped me the entire time with everything that I went through, everything. And now I can be able to sit there, and we gonna be growing from each other now. And she's doing good with her business. Like I said, it's time for us to come together and show each other because we could do it. We are some very powerful people when we come together in unity. Girl, when we come together, even demons would tremble. But we got to put that in our people's head. We got to take those slave plantation chains off of them, you know, because everything is ours anyway. The Bible says the earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof. The world and everything that dwells in it belongs to us. We are the king kids. But we have to put it in our mind. We have to put it in our mind. We could do all things through Christ Jesus. But we just have to sit there and put it in our mind. It's so much stuff out there that we can do. So much, but we just wants to stay stagnated. We want us to stay like the crab in the barrel. But it's some people, like I say, everybody's not going to receive it. Not everybody, but it's some people out there where they want to sit there and they want to start owning. And we coming in a time right now, Rachel, where we're going to have to start owning because things is going to get so hard where people is not going to hire you on their jobs. The food going to be so high. So I would rather be a owner and be good steward over my money. So when that time comes, I could be able to have it. You remember when I talked about the 10 virgins, I talked about that. How 5 was foolish and 5 was wise. And when they ran out of their oil, they wanted to borrow oil for the ones that had oil, but they said, no, you had yours, you wasted, and I'm not going to share. It's going to be a time where people is not going to share with you. So we have to be good stewards. That's why we cannot keep watching these people on television. All that stuff, guys, is nothing but a distraction. Nothing but a distraction. These people not really living that life. If those people was really living that life, I promise you, they would not be on TV making a fool out of themselves. They might have like the credentials or their husband, but them wives, trust me, they not living that life. And most of them that comes on those reality shows, their marriage was already a wreck. The husbands or whatever, they probably was already split up or about to be split up, going through financial problems. Do you think that Candy Boris had all that money? Candy talked about that. Candy said, y'all been saying I had $50 million in the bank for so long, I just let y'all have it. You really think that Candy said there she had money? But I don't think Candy had no $50 million. Candy really came up, which she was doing Grammys, and I'm not going to sit there and try to demise what she did because she got her Grammys. She was writing songs, but that was way back then. Candy started most of all of her businesses right there on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Candy was smart. Candy just didn't make a. Everybody was sitting there and said Candy never showed up and showed out. She didn't have to do it. Candy did exactly what she wanted to do, and she accomplished it. Candy started businesses, and if Candy retired today or tomorrow, she's gonna be doing good. That is such a good point. If they were living, Rachel said that is such a good point. If they were living that type of life, they would not get up there and make a mistake. Hi, Rhonda Walker. Yep, you absolutely. I'm telling you, these people didn't have it like that. Nene and Greg Leaks, they didn't have it like that. Greg was going through all kind of financial stuff. They just like tell it, living like the Joneses, but inside living like the Waltons. You remember the Waltons. Some of you guys might not know who the Waltons was because some of you guys might be young. But they didn't have what you thought they have. These people was faking it until they make it. They would never, they just was social climbers. That's all that was. Them people didn't have it all like that. But when they came on that reality show, yes, they bloomed. Look at Kenya Moore. I remember when Kenya Moore came on there, and Kenya Moore was Miss USA. Kenya Moore didn't have it like y'all thought she had. Kenya Moore came down on the prayer and the wing. You remember that apartment that Nene Leakes got her out of? That little small teeny weeny apartment with the white refrigerator? Ain't nothing wrong with white refrigerators, but I'm just saying. Nene sat there and helped her. But they had the title. They had the title. So that's how they was able to make it. But these people, trust me, they didn't have what you guys think that they had. And even what's the other one named Lisa Vanderbilt? She said that Girl, Lisa didn't have Lisa Vanderbilt was she'll come out and say she didn't have it. Them people didn't wasn't about that life until they act the fool on these reality shows. And some of them don't even have to act the fool. But Real Housewives of Atlanta, they had to show up and show out in order to make it. They had to show up and show out because some people, they have to really make a fool out themselves in order to make it. But like I say, all this stuff right here, guys, is nothing but a delusion. Nothing but a delusion. That's why when I'm in here on my channel, don't expect a recap from word to word of what you see, because what you see is false evidence appear to be real. I'm going to the surface of it, to the meat part, and pull the wolves off of them sheets, because that's all it is. Them people was not about that life. But we all invested in all that stuff. We all too invested in these people's lives. And you know good and well that these people only showing you just a small little portion of their life. You're right. They create an illusion. That's all it is. False evidence appearing to be real. That's what I call it. Fake it until you make it. And that's Melanie and Martell. Fake it until you make it. Them people were social climbers. Was faking it until they make it. Them people will sell their soul, their mama, throw them under the bus in order for almighty dollars. But only what you do for the Most High God is going to last. Everything else is going to perish. You can't take that stuff with you. And I hate when they say that. Candy Birds was saying the same thing. Candy said, which Candy worked, her stuff worked out. But her daughter still had a problem, because her daughter came on that show and Candy said and say, I'm out the house and making all this money for you guys. Them children don't see stuff like that. All they want is their parents in the house together. Love, that's all the kids want. They don't see the bigger picture. And I remember when Raleigh had came on that show, and it was Candace, Todd, and the other son. And what's her name? Raleigh had told Todd, you need to stop using that word daddy daycare, because that's just a front. She embarrassed them right there on television. They was even shocked. They didn't even know what was going to come out of Raleigh's mouth. Because Raleigh sat there and said the entire time she was the one that was babysitting her brother, but she said she ain't going to babysit no more. So, like I said, even with Mel and Martell, Melanie, I saw straight through her. She's coming on that show, she's doing it for her children and all this other stuff. But them kids don't see that. Them kids, all they see is their family is breaking up. And like I say, those kids, they soak all that stuff in, soak it all in. And when they grow old, and I could testify that, not on my part because I was with my kids. I'm old fashioned. I don't believe for my kids to go sleep at everybody's house. I don't care who they is. They can be an aunt, uncle, or whatever. But I know how when them kids get older, them kids ain't gonna have nothing to do with you no more. Nothing. Nothing to do with it. Thank you, Rhonda. Yeah, this is an old t-shirt, but thank you, girl. It's a lot to these celebrities. They not who you think they are. They not. They are not. These people are social climbers. And the thing about it when it comes to our people is that, and I do understand, because of the economy, Hollywood only look for you white or close to white. Darker people are our people. They really don't get those good roles. And when they get those roles, when them doors open, they don't care what it is. They'll sign their life away. They would sign their life away because it's a little small piece of cheese. So if you got a little small piece of cheese that's in the middle of the floor, you're going to see everybody running to that little one piece of cheese. And that's how they play us. That's why when it comes to rappers, notice when it comes to rappers or people that's in the entertainment, they got to tear one down in order for the other one to raise. Only in the black entertainment. But they don't do it nowhere else. But our people don't see that. How we tearing up each other for almighty dollars, knowing, just like I say, the earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof. But our people don't see stuff like that, and they don't want to hear it. We are very powerful. We are royal people. We are peculiar people. We can do anything that we set our mind to. But we can't lay these people stuff down. We can't come out of her. And I talk about it all the time. All the time I talk about it. All the time I talk about it. We put out, but we don't put back in. We are consumers. We sit there and dish out 1 point something trillion a year. We dish it out, making them more powerful than ever. And we still living in the same condition that we are in. And that's why I say it's time for us to wake up. Rhonda said, Master said, you better get out, make my money, and you better keep your mouth closed. Absolutely. And Master don't have to say anything no more. All Master have to do, just like I say on all my videos, just sit back under his tree, drink his cool lemonade with his feet cocked up, and just laugh at you and just watch. That's it. He don't have to do anything because we're doing it for him. I already told you guys this right here is a lost generation. I don't think that we're going to be able to cross over because we let all this stuff distract us. All this stuff that you see on these reality shows ain't nothing but a distraction. And I hate to see when my people come on, and I'm glad that they start cutting this stuff down. Hate to see when these rappers are having all these gold chains all on them and having all that money all in their hands. That stuff makes me sick. That's why I was so on when Melanie did it to her child. You can't sacrifice that child just because you wants to be in that darkness. That's not being a good steward to wear it on your back. It's not being a good steward. You don't see the white folks doing stuff like that. You know, everybody wants to live good, but I don't need to sit there and wear my entire investment on my back. What would it serve me? I want to make sure when I die, I leave a legacy for my children's children. That's what I want to do. You know, it doesn't make no sense for you to sit there and flex like that because it's going to be a time when you're going to need it. This is how I look at it. I sit there and I say, if you see a person, don't idolize that person just because she got the Fendi bag and the Fendi suit on and all these expensive bags and shoes and cars and one house, maybe not even one house, but a nice car. Don't idolize that person. Don't idolize that person. First, you look and see if these person got a business set up. See if they got a business set up. See if they investing good. Now they can sit there and tell you about investment and they have so many different businesses. Yes, look at that person, learn from that person. But don't learn from that person just because they got all those chains around their neck with like that old pastor. You remember that pastor, Lamar? What's his name? Lamar Whitehead. You remember him? That's a fool. That's a clown. Now that's what I call a fool and a clown. This man prayer closet. His prayer closet. I'm thinking that his prayer closet was going to be set up, with books, spiritual books, inspiration books. His prayer closet is with Armani suits and all kind of shoes and everything. Everything. All his investment is just in one pot, one pot. That's stupid. But yet we keep saying we're going to build back Black Wall Street. How are you going to build back Black Wall Street when your entire investment on your back? Come on, guys, help me to make this make sense. Help me to make this make sense. Rhonda says, sister, you remember what Cardi said about her daughter? You are saying a word. Cardi said about her daughter. I had forgot. Bring it to my memories. But like I said, man, these people are lost. They are flexing, and half of them, I remember. I forgot. A group used to come together. I think it was what's the name? New Edition with Bobby Brown and all of them. They were saying that they was making number one hits and going back home in the projects. That's what Bobby Brown was saying. They was making number one hits, and after they get off of the platform and have all these celebrities, they was going back home in the projects. It's the ones that's behind the scene. And it's, trust me, it don't look like us. It's the ones that's laughing all the way to the bank. Why do you think all this stuff is going on with our entertainers and celebrities? Bill Cosby and R. Kelly. Like I said, I don't condone none of the stuff that they did. But our people is not going to die with their legacy intact. But Hugh Hefner, Elvis Presley, they died. They died with their legacy intact. And Hugh Hefner was no better than Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby, they said somebody trying to sue Bill Cosby for a little young girl that was in Hugh Hefner mansion. What she was doing in the mansion, Hugh Hefner. Not to mention Brooke Shield. They was taking new photos of Brooke Shield when she was a young child. Hugh Hefner. But yet he was able to die with his legacy intact. They talking about R. Kelly. R. Kelly wanted to be in the next Hugh Hefner. They were going to never let that happen. Rhonda said, you remember I told you I seen this where Cardi says she didn't have no baby. They gave her that little girl. Wow, girl, you're gonna have to refresh me. We're gonna have to talk about that. That is sad. And Cardi B even talked about that. Cardi B talks about it every time when she feels stressed and depressed and lonely, and who the guy that she with, I can't even think what his name is. When he act up, Cardi sat there and started exposing all that Illuminati stuff. She even sat there and said she was going to make enough money and come out. It don't work like that, Cardi B. Once you sit there and you sign your soul to the devil, it does not work like that. You can't go and play on the devil's playground. And when you feel like you want to come out of it, then you come out of it. It don't work like that. The penalty, the death, the cost is severe. The cost is severe playing on the devil's playground. It don't work like that. You need to ask all the rest of the celebrities that's not that's lost their mind. Wendy Williams and everybody else. You saw Wendy Williams' body? I mean, Wendy Williams' body looked like something just, I mean, it just don't, I'm not talking about nobody's body, because trust me, I can't talk about nobody's body. But Wendy Williams, oh my God, to see all the money that Wendy Williams had. It's like, I don't know if these people was aliens. I'm telling you. And I really don't like to talk about that. That's why I need, what's the name used to come on and talk about the alien. But it's some going on with these people. It's like a body snatchers. When the eyes bucked and she just looked like, she looked like she lost. That's why I say, what's the purpose of gaining the entire world and losing your soul? I'm going to look at it, Rhonda. Cardi run the mouth like, yeah, she run a lot mouth a lot, and she gonna be the next Wendy Williams. She gonna be the next Wendy Williams. Because see, when you tamper with these people's stuff, when you tamper with darkness, trust me, you have sold your soul, and the price is severe. Either you're gonna lose your mind or you're gonna be out. And if you escape out of it, power to you, because not too many people can escape out of it. Not too many people can sell go into that industry with their mind still intact. Not too many people. Many of them go into that outer darkness and come back like a clone. That's why when some of that stuff that Nature Boy used to talk about, some of the stuff that he talked about, it makes sense because I really think that something had happened to Nature Boy when he was out there in the tropics, in the jungle. I think something happened to him. I think they was experimenting on Nature Boy and had Nature Boy to grab all them young kids to go out there in the tropics with him. And I'm gonna say a legend, like I said, it's just my opinion. It's just my opinion, but it's something. Something is going on. What they're trying to do is they're trying to push us towards that new world order. That's what they're really trying to do. Have ever heard of Silicon Mass? Wendy is not Wendy. I truly believe, Rhonda. I'm starting to believe. I'm starting to believe. But like I said there and say, when I had Frida on, when she used to talk about it, just don't choke it down my throat, because you got to realize that I'm coming from out of a Christian environment, and I'm open, but you can't just. I'm like a newborn baby to all this stuff that's out there on social media. I'm not gonna just open my door and don't know what I'm talking about. You see, so you got to feed me like you feed a newborn baby. But I am open. There's a lot of stuff, man. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. It's a lot of weird stuff, and I think that's why I was watching news this morning. Well, no, when I was in a truck with my husband, they was talking about uh, these days they selling more marijuana than they selling packs of cigarettes. Did you hear what I said? They are selling more marijuana than they are selling packs of cigarettes now. Because what they're trying to do is they are trying to sit there and do something to these kids. I'm telling you, because I've been seeing some of these kids when they smoking that stuff, it just taking them out, gotten them crazy. Look at Nature Boy. I mean, every time when Nature Boy was smoking that stuff, he was hallucinating and all this other stuff. You don't know what these people are lacing that stuff with. And I don't trust them anyway. You don't know what them people is lacing that stuff with, guys. Yes, Wendy does not seem present. No, she's not. But you don't know what's going on. Everybody's saying that saying marijuana is healthy. But it might be healthy, it might be natural, but you don't know what they are lacing that stuff with. You don't know. And it's a purpose these people doing this now. And I hate to see my people out there buying it from them. All this stuff. When every arrest, you pass by all the prisons and all of our black entire community incarcerated behind that stuff, but yet the ones that sitting there selling it, they billionaires now, and you know what I'm talking about. But yet they act like we was the one that growing it and selling it. I remember on CNN, one white guy, he said he made $1 billion off of his plants, his marijuana plants, and he passed by the prisons, and he said, "You see all these people incarcerated, most of them because of marijuana, and now I'm getting rich off it." That made me so mad. That made me so mad because now all these farms are coming out of the woodwork. But yet they was arresting all of our people for it, knowing our people was not growing it, knowing our people was not shipping all this stuff down here. Just like I saw on news, I think it was the other day, I don't know where it was, but they did one of the biggest drug busts, just they say like they ever had. And it was all black people. The biggest drug bust with all cocaine and all this other stuff that they have. And it was all black people that was lined up. And you know good and well, they wasn't the ones that said that was making that stuff, growing that stuff. But they are the ones that always get caught. They're not gonna catch the ones that's really doing it. But yet they are the ones that's profiting off it. So that's why I don't understand, why would you want to go ahead and mess with these people, marijuana, making them more billionaires when they said they was making it all along, but yet you can't even profit off you smoking it or you in jail. Come on, guys, wake up, please. Wake up. Rhonda said, I used to be good for you, but now it's not. It used to be good for you, now it's not. I'm gonna tell you about the experience I had when I was young, and I ain't never messed with that stuff again. I don't smoke it, but from what I heard from my mother and people from her generation, weed isn't the same as it was back then. No, it's not. No, it's not. And the reason why, everybody's sitting there saying it's natural. No, if you lacing it with something, it's not natural. Weed is not. If you lacing that stuff, it's not natural. You don't know what these people doing. These people could be putting that out just to experiment on you. Got your mind all messed up because they know exactly who to target. You guys. That's why they got all that cheap weed and stuff all in the whatever in the stores, because they know you the one gonna be spending on it. And now they saying now, and you can go ahead and Google, that's facts. They got more people buying marijuana than cigarettes. And most of them, their minds are all messed up now because you don't know what these people are lacing that stuff with. And I'm gonna have to Google that, Rachel. We're gonna have to talk about that. Send me some information on that, the silicone mask, because it looked like Wendy Williams came out of somebody. She had somebody came out of that body because that body is too stretch, too stretch. Some came out of that body. And Wendy eyes is some came out of Wendy Williams' body. I'm gonna say allegedly, because I'm talking, and like I said, they say, guys, now I'm doing my own commentary, okay? Which I don't know why I got that glare. It look like I got my on my nose, but that's all right. But it looked like some came out of Wendy Williams' body, and whatever came out of her body, it freaked her out because Wendy eyes is this big. Wendy eyes is this big. And they were saying something about another person. They're saying Chris Brown. I saw something with Chris Brown, and they call it I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and stick a pin in that because, like I said, this stuff. But like they say, it's coming whether you read it or not. And the thing about it is that they are experimenting on our people. They are using our people as guinea pig. You think you out there, you doing all this stuff for fun, that they putting that down because they're making it legal. They're making it all legal for a reason. All for a reason. You don't know what that stuff is doing to you. What they are, what's the purpose of that? What's behind that? Because like I said, I don't trust none of them. I tell you the truth, not nail one of them. Because they all have a hidden agenda. All of them. So guys, look, I'm gonna go ahead and close it out. Thank you, Rachel, Rhonda, College, Ocean. Thank you guys for joining my live. And make sure you go ahead and hit like, comment, and share these videos for more unapologetic content. I might come back on at 7 o'clock. So guys, if y'all have some kind of topic you guys want to go ahead and talk about, leave it under this video right here. And like I said, we can go ahead and talk about it because not too much stuff is going on out there. And what's really going on out there. You guys is not ready for it, because like I said, we are living in some end times, guys. And all I can say is just get ready, get ready, get ready, because it's going to come whether we ready or not. So on that note, guys, you all be blessed. Peace out, and you all have a great